everybody, welcome back to another edition of Live Free. It's Joe White from Get Life Coaching. I'm going to start off with a question. My question is, what do you do to stay in shape? Now, I'm not talking about working out or eating right or running or cycling. I'm asking you, what do you do to stay in emotional shape? Because most times, people get up out of bed, eat the breakfast, rush out the door, get to work, and immediately are just overwhelmed with the challenges and the urgencies of life. Or some people, when they wake up, maybe they use their cell phone as an alarm clock. They turn off the alarm clock, and next thing you know, they say, you have 10 email messages from over the night. Instantly, you go into this state of angst. You feel the tightness in your chest, or you begin scrolling through them, through all the spam mail that you get throughout the night, but then you see the 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 that get you. This problem, or this deal, or this challenge. It's overwhelming. And it's like those tissue boxes. You pull one out and there's another one. And you pull another one out and there's another one. And you keep pulling them out over and over again. Sometimes 2 or 3 comes out. So we got to do something on a consistent basis to keep ourselves sharp. To keep us our focused on where we want to go. Focus on what is positive. Focus on the direction that we want to begin to achieve things versus A, the urgencies in the moment, the demands of the moment, or B, what we don't want. Because it's easy. It's easy to get caught up. In the previous editions of Live Free, we've talked about this. We've talked about that gravitational pull of negativity or money or relationship. Have it just day-to-day living. Yeah, some things are stronger than others, but we've got to find a way to condition our minds, condition the way we think, condition the way that we feel, condition how we respond instead of reacting. Because left to our own device, very often we live in reaction. When the guy cuts us off, we give him the finger, or we ride their bumper. Or when someone says no to us, if we're a salesperson, and the next person says no, and the next person says no, what do? Then we start developing attitude, or we start feeling negative about what we're doing. And the way to do this is the same way we buy insurance. See, you don't pick up the phone and try to buy flood insurance when your house is floating down the street. Here's a street right out there. No, you got to buy it before you need it. That's the key. That's why selling insurance is one of the hardest products to sell. You got to sell something which is driven by pain, where people feel absolutely no association to that pain. Ouch, that's tough. So where you got to focus on is what you're going to do on a regular basis. And I'm talking about, for me, we got journaling, we got reading, we got, whether mastermind groups, there's so many things that you can do. But the one thing, if I have to say of all those things I've done over the years and all the things that have worked in my life, there's one thing that probably has created more success for me, and I've done more consistently than everything else. I'm a big journaling, and there's times I have gaps where I don't journal. And there's times I don't read anything, or I'm listening to a book, or I get caught up in doing 5 books, never complete any through a period. But there's one thing that I've done on a consistent basis, as incantations. And on incantation, it's not mantras, it's not, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Because look, if you've never done it in your life, if you never succeeded at something that you're trying to achieve, and you say, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, your brain's going to say, garbage, you can't do it, you've never done this. And it's going to shut down. And it's not going to engage its full capacity because what it believes it's trying to do is impossible, or haven't been done, or there's other feelings or fears associated to it. So it's about not just saying the words, but really an incantation. The play on words of that is an incantation. I can't do this, I can't do that. The key is to say it with emotional intensity and use your bodies. I mean, there's a dramatic difference of if I would scream out the word, I love you, right? If you're my significant other, you'd be like, what the heck's wrong with you? Nor is the same. Someone goes, I love you. And there's no emotion. So there's a level of congruency in the body to what we say. That is an incantation. And you can have incantations like, all I need is within me now. Every day, every way, I go stronger and stronger. And we could do a whole workshop together here on creating the perfect incantation. I'm going to show you the easiest way. And it's to add the word I am to an emotional state of value and emotion that you want to feel more of. I am courage. I am faith. I am love. I am determination. There are 4 of my, what I call my power virtues, my power I am statements. And I've said them over and over again, gazillion times, easily. Okay, I don't even know if a gazillion exists, but I've said them a lot of times. I got one of those rebounders. I would just bounce up and down. I am love. I am courage. I am faith. I am determination. I would do it over and over again. My dogs looked at me like I was crazy. I still do it today. Okay, and here's the power of I ams. When you say the word I am, whatever comes after that, okay, it gets linked to our nervous system. You say with enough repetition, it gets dug in there. If you say with repetition and emotional intensity, you own it. Now, it works the same way whether you're saying I am grateful, I am powerful, I am love, or I am stupid, I am depressed, I'm an idiot. It's the same. It's the mechanism of how we identify ourselves. If we went to a party and I said, hi, how you doing? I am Joe. And I stuck my hand out, you're going to respond with, hi, I am so-and-so. It's how we define ourselves to us and to the world. But we use sometimes language. We use the words we say, what we say carelessly. We don't actively choose the words that we want to say, except on first dates and job interviews and things of that nature. So language gives us a really good indication of what we feel on the deepest level. So my homework for you, my challenge for you, is to come up with 10 I am statements. I'm love, I'm courage, I'm faith, I'm determination, I'm an ass kicker, okay? I am enough, I am worthy, I am successful. I am a money magnet, whatever you want. More outrageous sometimes, the better if you make it playful. And your goal is to say this 10 times, all 10 of them, 10 times in a row, 3 times a day. So it either sounds like a prescription or it sounds like, you know, an act of contrition, a penance. But say it over and over again. Now, if you want to get them in faster, say it with music. For some reason, AC/DC does it for me. I put some AC/DC on, I put some Thunderstruck on, and I can just say it over and over and over again. If you say them when you're already engaging your nervous system, like when you're running, when you're cycling, when you're working out, every curl, I am love, I am faith, I am determination, or when you run, you're already in a peak state. Because remember, whatever happens when you're in a peak emotional state gets linked to the nervous system. Okay? It works at a hyper speed. And you can say, no, Joe, I don't believe in this garbage. No, it's not garbage because you do it already. See, here's where most people do it. I'm going to give you the worst incantation that people do. Ready? Here we go. I'll say it again. Yeah, no, you didn't hear it. Because we say it in our heads. And we say it with the intensity of 10,000 times we can never say it with a voice. Because we say it with a loudness, we say it with a pitch, we say it with pictures and imagery. And all those things add up intensity in our head. But we think we don't say it. But we don't. We say it over and over and over again in our heads. Or we see pictures of it over and over and over in our heads. And we become conditioned to what we don't want. So I heard this great phrase once, stand guard at the door of your mind. Stand guard at the door of your mind. So you're focused to come up with 10 I am statements. Email them to me. Do it now at getlifecoaching.com. I would love to see them. Do it now at getlifecoaching.com. Email me your I am statements and say them. Get a rebounder. Say when you're running. Put on some music. Say them over and over again. I've been saying them for a decade. It will transform your life. So until next time, I'm Joe White from Get Life Coaching. Live free. Have an outstanding day.